Welcome, welcome, welcome yet again to Friday morning, depending on where you are in the planet. Usually, when I'm here in the mornings, I get lots of East Coast, Central, Mountain, Central, East Coast, and across the pond, people hanging out with me. Sometimes, unless there's some early risers, although I have to say I didn't really advertise much this time. It's been an insanely busy time. Hectic. I would call it hectic, busy, busy, hectic, and so some things got done, some things didn't get done, and so a lot of announcements didn't get done. I'm a one-woman circus, so some things fall by the wayside at times. Anyway, if you haven't seen me before, hey crickets, good to see you. Yeah, thanks for showing up. You're in feeble numbers today too because of my energy and my where was I with all this stuff really? Christine, Chris, Christos Blossom, Love Evolve Energy is my name and my game. And you can find me at all the links listed above or below if it is your pleasure to do so. What do I want to say about that? Energy. Energy is the basis of everything, and there's a lot of energies flowing around today. Took some risks this morning with talking about all that. And I don't know the upshot other than I had to set an immediate boundary and move on with the rest of my morning from there. So if you go to the website, you'll see lots of options of how to work with me energetically. Today, we'll see what ends up unfolding, outfolding, outward moving. How we generally roll in these sessions is I come up and say, hi, how are you? I tell a little bit about myself. I say a few announcements. And then I go into a hi, how are you with everybody. Did I already say that? And after that, the bulk of the session begins on these beautiful Friday mornings coming at you this summer. Might change the time. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. Uh, so typically, we'll move into some kind of teaching or guided meditation or uh, a read of the general energies, although that has typically not been my primary wheelhouse. It has been coming up a lot lately just because they're so in your face. They're so potent and available to be touched upon and available to be seen. So I've been noting that in the different lives that I come up and do. Uh, what also is going on? Well, this is where I'm going to start to switch into announcements. And announcements looks like where else you can see me, some group sessions and retreats I have coming up, and a little bit about what's happening with my life and all the transitions I've been going through. After that, if somebody needs something, I'm available until the top of the hour. So it's going to be short and sweet. So let's look in the feed over here. Yay! Good morning, beautiful woman. How goes it with you? How is it going? Would love to hear about it, Earth Angel. We've all been through a lot of transitions and some more profound than others. Let's make sure, what I like to tell everybody is to make sure, excuse me, that you have some kind of liquid with you. I've got a whole array of liquids before me. So I have lots of choices, and that's how I like it. That's how I like to roll. So, oh, I want to mention too, I have a couple of decks next to me. I use these sometimes to lean on if I'm feeling a little bit of wobble in other areas, and that's true for most of us these days. For most of us, we're feeling some wobble. I'm feeling that we are going to be going into a guided meditation that feels like what the energy is today. I am not feeling I think it's gonna be pretty quiet today. I'm just assessing, a mini timeline of the energy, moving forward, just in terms of minutes and hours, and I'm seeing something come up behind me, so that feels like sometimes that's, guardian angel or something, one of my guides coming in. Sometimes that means a channeling if I feel something up coming behind me. Oh, and PS, I believe it's already started on Cinco de Mayo. I'm back in the Light Shine Lab. They have so many amazeballs things happening there, and they have the channeling intensive to start the 5th or the 8th. I'm not sure, but it either started on Cinco de Mayo or Cinco de Oche. Ocho. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. And if you were around for the beginning, I don't know what the Facebook bots are going to do with some of the music that I played. I've been doing. Let me share this now. I've been doing an ecstatic dance training where I am being trained to DJ ecstatic dance sets, and I have all kinds of equipment to prove it. Uh, I might uh, bring this up so that you can see all the craziness. As well as guide and lead. Hold on, I just need to move a wire here in case I do need to do that. It's been it's it's been it's been an intensive. In some ways, it's really focused my upper energies in one place, and it's helped me ground at the same time. Which, if you've listened to me the last couple of weeks, is one of the best ways, maybe not the only way, but a really solid way to make it through, um, without losing, your mind. The next couple of weeks, moving into summer. So it's helped me with that. It's helped me stay curious and playful. It's helped me move into um, these parts of me that can be anxious, fearful, avoidant, and find solutions in overworking, um, working harder, uh, no pain, no gain mentality. And so that has been arising a lot. It belies a this competitiveness that is not really in my nature, being a Piscean. However, there's this aspect in my chart. I have a lot of fire in my chart. So really, I'm just mist and steam coming at you. um, that's where the energies of ambition and competitiveness come out for me. It's interesting these days because we are in the month of Taurus. Uh, we're feeling a lot of grounding. And within that grounding energy, we have some other planets grinding. Mercury, for example, which is much more like quicksilver and moving and moving. If it's grounded by Taurus, it begins to grind in a circle in the container of Taurian energy. And so, if there are things being uprooted and dug out of your deep conditioned belief systems and ways of being, profoundly shifting and views and understanding of life. So it's really, there's this quality of, as you sit within your individual life stream within these energetic streams. I spoke a lot about astrology, uh, which points at the other energies that are happening. So as you stand there, it can feel like a lot of pressure and intensity. And I believe that many of my light worker friends going into this energy were already feeling that. in some area of their life. I am certainly one. And moving more deeply into May as the days and weeks click on into May, uh, that roto-rooter effect is going to be very prevalent. Is as if I totally know, this is my prediction in a way. This is my putting it out there and um, letting us know that it is amazing energy. If you're on the spiritual path and you really are interested in up leveling and upgrading and evolving through love, that's what Mercury in retrograde with Taurus is. Love evolve energy in essence. Oh, that's intense that I just said that. So that's some of the energies that are happening. We have a little sippy sip of this. The music that was playing at the beginning was by this artist, Parangui, who does a lot of South American rhythmic and indigenous instrumentation in his soundscapes, which are so awesome for ecstatic dance. Uh, they have an energetic component, which is why I played that in part of my opening. Because some of the stream is happening on the book that is Face, I I'm not sure if that will be heard on replay. There's for DJs and people who play music, there are a lot of copyright issues there that make those kinds of things not possible. So before I move into other stuff, let me have a moment just to recollect and combobulate and let you know about some of the things that are happening and coming up. Not sure if coffee is a combobulation. So the feed is pretty quiet in terms of what I'm doing here. I ought to do a quick tech check. Tech check! And just see. Yep, got it. This is my new temporary studio. Sometimes we'll be on location. This is very much my temporary studio, though. I've moved out of the corner of my bedroom and into a corner of the garage. Big shift, right? Big shift. So, coming up once a month, Love Evolve Energy and the powers that be will offer a day long retreat, meditation based. And the way Love Evolve Energy offers meditation. Ooh, I keep getting the message to ground. I have a guide behind me that is just like, whew, really wanting me to slow down and deepen my voice as I deliver this information. Okay. Maybe all of us take a couple of deep sighing breaths. Oh. Whew. Yeah, nice and grounded there. Oh, hello, Christina. How are you today? You might have to rewind and replay to listen to some of my reading of the energies that are grinding through in the month of May. I might change my time a bit. We'll see. My work, quote unquote, work schedule is shifting a bit. So I need to pay attention to that. So that is a mini announcement. Heads up. As I was saying, once a month for the summer, Love Evolve Energy will be offering day long meditation retreats for light workers, star seeds, angelic DNA beings, and movers and shakers. I come from a Hindu and Buddhist-based meditation background and have some primary skills that I have learned over the many, many decades, many and a half decades that I've been meditating that have helped me develop, grow, expand, and evolve as an energy intuitive and channel. So when we do these day-long meditation retreats, that's the underlying vibration and vibe, feel, sadhana, tone, Vedna, tone that you will be receiving. So the first one coming up is in 2 or 3 weeks, May 21st. We're doing it East Coast time, so you're going to have to translate that for you. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with an option to do an evening session if there is desire there. I've left all those evenings open, and so I'm going to massage that around just a little bit. Then there's another one in June. Don't remember the date right now. Then July, there's a whole weekend retreat, and then one in August and September and October. October, there's a longer retreat. It is a 4-day with somebody else, with another friend of mine. And we're going to be doing other things besides sitting meditation. It's going to be a little bit juicier. So that's what's coming up in a couple of weeks. Because of the ecstatic dance DJ and facilitator training that I've been through that I just talked about. Oh, who am I doing it with? Wakamaya School of Divine Fun or something like that, Divine Creativity. I can't remember the rest of it, but it's with two ecstatic dance DJs and facilitators from Bali, Ryo and Sophie. So it's been amazing. You've been seeing me do some of this, and this will get so much better, perhaps tonight. Uh, when I am in the Lightshine Lab live every other Friday night. So I've done a couple already and they've been pretty good, and we're still working out the kinks there. With the, like I said, with live directly through Facebook Producer, which is not what I'm doing now. Now I'm coming from StreamYard, as you can see by all the zhuzh and the banners and things like that. Facebook bots have a hard time being okay with DJs and them sharing the music of the world with everybody. They have a little bit of a hard time with that. And so the replays end up being silent or partially silent, and the music does not come through. So we're trying to find workarounds to this. I don't know what that's going to look like in the lab. Pardon me. We shall see. It may just be erased and no replays. It may just be monthly Zooms there. I don't know how that's going to go down. In other news, in my DJ, I do have a DJ name. Should I tell you? I'll tell you in a minute. I ought to put a link to my SoundCloud, which is where I'm going to be posting a lot of these things. If you know Nicole Powers, Powers Unleashed, she does a monthly powwow with her posse, and she invited me to come and do an ecstatic dance session. She has listened to some of my tracks and my downloads, and she had a profound energetic effect with that, which is a lot of my intention when I share with these communities, to have it be an energetic transformation. It's shamanic dance in many ways that I share with others, not exclusive to the shaman, the light workers. So I'll be doing my miracle mix next week. I believe it's next Thursday that she has a powwow. So go to Nicole Powers or DM her and ask her about it. And So, so I'm excited to be DJing and facilitating her group. Yeah, Nicole Powers is happy to talk a lot about it. So I'll be there next week, and tonight I'll be in the Light Shine Lab. So that's my dealio. That's my dealio. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Christina. Looking at the feed again. Hey, Rachel. Couple of my solids here. It's been slow, guys. It's been really slow. So I'm going to pull a collective card, a couple of collective cards. As I'm doing that, if you would like an energy healing or reading or a card on your own, uh, which will be for everybody as well, let me know. Otherwise, well, not even otherwise, after I pull a couple of cards, I'll be doing a brief guided meditation if that's what everybody's into. So, kind of feeling the gentleness of the Super Attractor deck. I don't know if you guys have that deck. I love this deck by Gabrielle Bernstein. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of all of her work, but I do like this deck. So I'm gonna do a group. Show me. My guide is very. I have a really. I wonder if this is the new guide that was foretold to me. Um, okay, that one's possible. And help me with this other one, please. I don't often have my own personal guides. Maybe this is a short time. It's there's a particular card. Okay, right. Is it this one or this one? This one. All right. Two cards. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Everybody now, repeat. Why is that? The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. What was the other one? The true safety, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. What a duo. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Everybody together now. Here we go. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. And again, my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Fabulous. Safety and response time. It's all about love alignment. All about, that's all it's talking about is love alignment. Love alignment, love alignment, love alignment. Response from the universe and safety. I don't know about for you, but safety can be one of my issues and hard to come by these days. This live stream. All right, let me look at the feed and then let me move through things. As you know, I speak a lot about the evolution of the basic chakra system, and I believe what those cards speak to me. And so uh, perhaps I'll share with you now as we align again and again and again, there's this dissolving and dissolution like a sugar cube in water. Your basic chakra system dissolves in the love alignment of the universe. Not that the energies aren't present, it becomes part of something larger, something more evolved, something more aligned and more stable. And that's where that sense of safety lies, I believe. There's a part of me that's pretty resistant to doing a guided meditation. So unless somebody requests it, I will not do it because I'm just doing the fuck yas. All right. Ah, Christina. All right, sweet. Okay. Rach, we're going to do a little scan. Ah. So there's an area of your life. I'm seeing you. I'm not sure what the geometric shape is. If there was a square room, but the corners were cut off, and I see you in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Let's dance. Just saying. And it's sort of like this darkness. I don't see you panicking, although the image calls to mind this being backed into a corner. Um, there's some kind of darkness, there's a hardness to the walls, and they look a dark color. That's energetically what I'm seeing, Rachel. There's a lot of crying out to the angels for help, to a blue energy. So that could be a multidimensional being, such as an angel, uh, or uh, something from another multiverse. So there's this reaching out and then pulling within, this reaching out and then pulling within, Rach. This is what I'm seeing with your energy. I'm also seeing uh, roots coming from your solar plexus. And so I'm not sure what this is exactly. There's this, I want to acknowledge that there's this strength and resilience with your connection to divine right now, to this particular guide that I'm seeing resonant with this. It's almost like a dark blue, but it's lit up and electric at the same time. The roots have a quality of a spring bulb when there's a bulb, not a tuber like an iris or something else, but more like a tulip or crocus. There's white roots. There's white roots. So it has this earthing kind of energy. Ah, this was something that you needed at one time to ground your power. So, Rachel, what I'm understanding from seeing this big transformation happening, you're throwing off the shackles that were not always shackles. These were once helpful structures for you that helped ground you and keep some kind of boundariedness on your container. So now that you're growing, they feel uh, just like it's not a good fit anymore. Um, so just drawing your awareness to that, it's as if you could rip it out or it's not even a rip. If you've ever seen like a dead tuber, a dead root, it just pulls out of the ground. It's not really even rooted there. So, except for one root from this, it's coming out easily, and it peels potentially if you want to do the energy work from your solar plexus and kind of like up and over, kind of like goes whoop, like a wax strip up and over your head, and then pulls out the back of your body all the way down your spine, your ass, the back of your legs, and down into the back body as it roots. Oh, great. I'm glad it resonates. So just there's no need to force it except to just be aware of it. So many different energetic techniques you could use with this. So many different. S- So choice is yours how you want to work with this, watching it dissolve, soaking it, continually doing that pattern, the action, energetic action pattern of the ripping out, shaking rattles. Oh, I want to share a rattle with you. You'll appreciate this, Gay. You probably can't hear it. Maybe if I do it close to my mic. So I found this whelk casing. This is where they make little casings, and their little baby whelks or conchs are inside them, and it makes a kind of a rattle. I would have to have a different mic for that to really be heard. Okay, Rachel, thank you. Oh, hey, Teresa. How's it going, Miss Scott? Okay. Okay, great. Great. That all made sense to you, Rachel. So that's my energy scan for you. So if you needed some confirmation, all that, um, there you go. And like I said, there's so many different ways to do it. My plaisir, baby, my plaisir. And I think that's all. I have nobody mentioned any need for guided meditation. When I saw gay, it made me think of that, doing a guided. But we might save that for next week because, in all truth, it's been a fucking exhausting week. I can't even. It's been so exhausting. After I leave this, I have a little work to do, and then I have class tonight. It's sort of the Wakamaya class is ending for me tonight, and so I have a presentation to do, and then late night I'm going to be at 11 p.m. East Coast time in the Light Shine Lab. So that's going to be fun. We'll see what happens there. I have an idea about how to do all that. Yeah, Christina, I certainly can. Let me do that. We have a little sip here. Also, I want to note, Rachel, as where your energy is strong and resilient. Like there's no stickiness on me as I move to work with Christina a bit. Oh, yeah. I see you like this. Your art, and there's a lot, and like a angelic tone coming out of your mouth. That's what I'm seeing. Um, the physical body, so with the, uh, I'm not sure if this is going to be news to you or not. I think maybe not because you just said that you've had some energy work with your basic 7 or 18. I don't know how many chakras you aligned or what you're working with there. There's this cellular level turning into diamond white light. It's a little bit maybe a little bit warmer glow. It's not always diamond colored. Uh, there's something around your organs in the left side of your body, so back left. So that's stomach. What else is over there? Is your pancreas over there? Fuck, I should know this. But there's something. over there that it's whatever this energy session you did was in this time stream, it is opening you up really rapidly to your next, really rapidly to your next. Are you a singer? Do you use voice in some way? Singing into a microphone. I'm seeing that. And there's this emotional body response to that. All types of emotions responding to the sound that vibrates through you as you create long tones and sound and things like that. But I'm also seeing like whatever you're singing into, that's why I'm saying microphone. There's some kind of staff or something like if it was a standing mic, that's what it looks like. The colors are different though. Like it's a white staff of God. It's like a resonant staff of the divine. Um, it's infused with that. Oh, okay. I want to read what you just said there. I haven't been doing posting things. Oh, okay. So that's, yeah, there's an effectiveness to that. So for whatever reason, I'm being shown this as an acknowledgement for you. You sound out. You sound out. You know the sounds that shamans make or in something like that. So that you're these sounds of ecstasy almost, but using sound as a healing tool. I'm not sure if that's what you realize you're doing when you're doing it, although perhaps you're it's as if you're the point of the sounding, no matter how it's happening, is healing energy, moving, grounding, healing, mostly moving it, moving and increasing its vibrancy and strength, which is, like this vibrancy and strength, and then anything attached to something might shake off. So it feels that you do that for yourself. It's also possible to do it for others. There's this it functions as a kind of antidote is what it looks like, or that's how I would call it in your energy system here, Christina. This this darker, shadowy consciousness that comes over you, over your left shoulder, over your left side. So is this incarnate or not? It's incarnate on the fourth dimension, which has other chords to the seventh dimension, which is good news. So you're engaging with this. Let me see what you wrote. So does it seem like I'm getting? Yeah, definitely. That that's your antidote to whatever this invasive energy is. Um, the brilliance and the perfection of it is it's increasing your skill set, so that whatever I don't know the specific details of how you do it, but there's like a core truth to the sound making and healing and realigning and yada yada. This is a skill to that you could use for others, for healing others as an option, and others meaning all ilks of others, not just incarnate life streams of people, um, earth beings, earth. Is specific to that. It also functions as you singing out and communicating to divine sources. Lots of voicing today, people. So, at a certain point, and because you're evolving rapidly, This quote unquote lesson is here. Depending on how quickly you really embrace it, it will leave for you. So what I'm going to call quote unquote invasive being, it's in your energy. It doesn't need to be there. As you evolve, it will be time for it to leave, although it won't leave on its own. Right now, it's strengthening you to really shore up your foundations and strengthen this toning healing that you do. If that weren't there, there would be no resistance and you wouldn't be learning about it in the same way. So everybody, just so you know, when you do energy scans and move into energy work, go in with some equanimity. There's no, there's nothing to be afraid of. Um, the dark and the light, okay. Invasive being, okay. Like it's okay. It's nothing to immediately, if I immediately whisks this out of Christina's energy, it or something else would come back again because there's a teaching moment here. There's a learning here. It functions as the toning functions as an antidote, as a resistance front to this invasive energy. Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's not that kind of it's a if you play piano, you would know what a damper pedal is. It 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 rounds out and mutes a tone, dampens it. And that's this energy, it looks like it can throw spikes. So if you have maybe self-esteem questions, who am I questions and doubts, um, and it's showing up over your left side. Uh, and I say all this because not as a bad thing. This is human beingness. This is you as a human. Um, so it just functions as a damper pedal on occasion. Keep doing what you're doing. You can already do healing with your sounding, with your toning. It's a skill that you're honing right now. Okay, Christina, I think that's what I have for you. Ooh, yeah, your energy's super vibrant, and you're evolving and you're growing again more and more and more and more and more. Uh, there are gifts on the way for you as you move into your flippin' awesomeness. All right, I guess we were done with cards. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, everybody. Doing a little time check here. I know it's right in the is it in the oh no, I used a different thing. It's just about the top of the hour, so I want to thank all the crickets and thank everybody for being here. You're welcome, my love. Blessings on your path forward. Blessings to everybody. I'll be back here. I still have some wobble going. I'll be back here next Friday, maybe Tuesday, just to talk about how to prepare for the upcoming day-long meditation retreat. Oh, we will be focusing on equanimity, the okayness I was just talking about. So we're going to strengthen your muscle of equanimity for 8 hours on Saturday, May 21st. So uh, it will go far in your energy work and intuitive practices. It's how to not freak out when things happen and things come your way. All right, so perhaps I'll see many of you in late night, Light Shine Late Night tonight, uh, and we'll dance our butts off if I'm allowed to do that. If not, we'll be doing some more of the same. And I'll catch you all on the flip. Let me throw up a thank you here. Mhm. Yes, everybody, thank you. Ooh, everything's moving over there. And I'm going to do a little bit of an outro. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Let me find some outro for you guys. Let me look at other questions and then where's my timer? Where's my thank you? I don't think I had anything else to tell you. Why can't I find that? Oh well, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried. Okay, there it is. All right, let me just see what everyone's saying. Oh, yeah, you guys have a great day too. So much love to you. So much love. And I will see you next week and catch you on the flip. Bye.